Well, September is Preparedness Month, as we all know. We've been helping to keep you prepared for natural disasters. This morning, we want to help you prepare for one of the most forgotten items during disasters, and that's insurance. Joining us this morning to help you prepare and make sure you get the right coverage is President and CEO of Zephyr Insurance, Tim Johns. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Aloha.
We really appreciate it. Well, if you could tell us a little bit about Zephyr Insurance and answer this question. In Hawaii, do you have to have hurricane insurance for your home?
Well, I'll start with the last question first. And again, thank you for having me on. You do not need to have hurricane insurance, but if you have a mortgage on your home, like most of us do, then the insurer will require that you have that coverage. So
it's kind of like a car.
Yeah, it's like a car. If you have to have, you don't really have to have it. Although a car, it's required by law if you drive,
right.
but it's not required by law. But the insurer, for us, the insurance company, the mortgage company will say you got to have it, protect their collateral.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yep.
So what does hurricane insurance cover? If they had hurricane insurance and their house is flooded, are they covered, or do they need another policy?
Right. The way it works, and Zephyr's been in the business for about 20 years, so we try to protect people from any harm that might happen after a hurricane and make sure that their losses are covered. Normally, there's three types of insurance that cover people's homes. One is regular homeowners insurance. Hurricane insurance covers damage caused by hurricane winds and anything that is caused by the wind. So if the wind blows your roof off or the wind blows your windows in and water comes in there, that's covered by the hurricane coverage.
Oh, I see.
If water comes up, like through a tsunami or a surge from the ocean or overflowing streams, that needs to be covered by flood insurance. So there's three different types of policies: homeowners, hurricane, and flood.
That's all important. What about the folks on the Big Island? Do they need to have volcano or lava coverage?
Sure, there's lava inundation coverage as well. It's a separate policy. That one is harder to get. There is a state-run fund that provides that as an insurer of last resort. But that if they're in a lava zone, then they need that. Not everywhere, but just like if you're in a flood zone, you should have flood insurance. If you're in a lava zone, you should have lava insurance as well.
Yeah, 2018 was a big reminder that people needed to do that.
Yep.
What about tsunami insurance?
So tsunamis are covered under flood insurance. So if you have flood insurance, then it covers the incoming either a storm surge or a tsunami surge, then that's covered by the flood insurance, which again, that's separate policy.
I've been briefing. I worked for the Weather Service for 10 years or 8 years. I briefed all over the state, and everybody asked me, what's the biggest disaster? Weather. It's not weather. I think it would be tsunamis, probably our biggest threat if it happens, you know.
Yep.
Hopefully it never does. Right. Can you give us some preparation tips for natural disasters?
I mean, for most of us, our home is our biggest, most valuable asset that we have. So it's a good idea to take a few minutes right now. We have wonderful weather. We're not getting hammered like Florida or the Philippines or Cuba. So walk around your house. If there's trees that are kind of hanging over the big mango tree in your backyard, go ahead and trim those things back. Check your rain gutters. Make sure your downspouts are cleared so that it can get the water off the roof if it starts to come in like it has been in the past. Check for your leaks on the doors or anything. If your house is older, you might need to think about reinforcing the roof so that it doesn't blow off. That causes most of the damage. Take your cell phone around, take pictures of your house the way it looks now. It'll be a lot easier afterwards. And check your policy. Make sure you know what kind of coverage you have.
Check your policy. I was in Biloxi when Katrina came, and it was heartbreaking to see the people, they didn't have flood insurance and they weren't covered. They lost their house. So it's very, very important. Right. Tim Johns, thanks again for giving us that very valuable insurance information to make sure that we're all covered, because don't want to ever see that.